My name is Ioana Vintila. I'm the Director of Product Marketing for Food and Beverage with Aptean. And today we're diving into the stories of some standout American food manufacturers that bring something unique to the table. So first off, we're going to meet with Dinesh Hegde, Chief Information Officer at Ready Foods. Ready Foods is a company based in Denver, and it specializes in kettle-cooked soups, sauces, and Latin-inspired entrees for the restaurant and food service world. They're known for combining bold flavors, scalable, clean label solutions. Dinesh, welcome to Aptean. We would love to ask you a few questions on your arrival here at the Customer Advisory Board. Tell us about what solution you're using from Aptean and why did you choose Aptean?
Yeah, thank you for having me. We use Aptean's ERP product, and the main thrust of that is our finance and accounting and supply chain focus. And one of the reasons we chose Aptean was a natural transition for us based on the previous product, the track record, and the customer service.
What's been your biggest operational challenge this year in food and beverage?
Wow. I would say a couple of areas of focus, right? One is talent, because as an organization grows, the generalists become more specialists, and so seeking out appropriate talent to fill those spaces. And of course, our industry has always had challenges with labor. So a greater emphasis on automation and modernization is something that we are actively tackling.
And how has Aptean Solutions helped you with those automations and modernization, digitalization challenges that you've been having?
Yeah, I would say the first and foremost is standard operating processes. It's one of the key elements of growth. If you have consistent and scalable processes, then that helps you grow consistently and more predictably. In this day and age, we tend to have a lot of business to business and business to customer interactions within our ecosystem and with the industry. So it's ever important to be able to connect to your partners, your vendors, your suppliers, and others within the ecosystem at the speed of light. So real-time information is very essential, and Aptean provides us a platform through EDI and through other mechanisms to be able to connect to our business partners.
Which modules would you say have had the greatest impact on improving efficiency, traceability, compliance to support your operational needs?
I think our supply chain portion of the ERP has been outstanding. We use a lot of fresh product, and so we have to have up-to-date information on inventory, up-to-date information on expiration dates, lots, batches, and so that real-time nature of supply chain has been very important for us.
Have you adopted new functionalities, for example, AI, Copilot, some more new dashboard catch weights, proof of delivery?
We've done a lot of work in our EDI space with Aptean Consulting and Professional Services, but we're also actively looking at AI. I think our initial foray into AI has been more at a exploration level. But we fully intend to advance that further and leverage AI within the transaction layer, within departmental layers, and of course, data analytics and predictive analytics.
What is currently, would you say, is the strategy of the company related to AI and adopting new technologies?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're focusing on three different tiers, if you would. So the first tier is your end user, your consumer, right? So they have office productivity type challenges. And so we treat that more of a front office. And it's how do you make things easier on a day in, day out basis. Then there's the back office portion of artificial intelligence, which is looking at the macro, the enterprise, the industry, and understanding what your competitors or your suppliers and vendors are doing and interacting. And then there's the middle stack, which is all things operational, is trying to understand what's the norm and what's outside the norm, and how do you optimize it? How do you create efficiencies? How do you reduce time? How do you increase safety? So those are kind of the three tiers at which we're focusing our AI strategy in.
What would be the major trends and shifts that you're preparing for, like in the next 6 to 12 months? And how do you feel Aptean can better support you?
We've been on a journey which is about transforming the way our company works, reinvents ourselves, and tries to understand how we can create new and innovative products for our customers. And this has been coupled with an increasing use of technology. So applying technology in all spaces. So where Aptean comes into the picture is it helps us connect all these different satellite systems, if you would, and helps us understand the flow, the end-to-end flow much better. So as an example, Aptean has a new product on the Aptean F&B platform that increases the options to collaborate with our suppliers and vendors and make it more real time. And that is something that we would be very interested in taking a look at.
And hopefully AppCentral also will give you some good advantages there.
Absolutely. And AppCentral is a hub that sort of brings everything together and ties it and puts more power and enablement with the customer. So we believe it'll help us increase and improve our agility with making business planning decisions.